I know I've done this 1,000 times, and I'm sure everybody's sick of it. They're like, I know you love Jaws, Mark. I know. We all know. How many more times are you guys going to bring up Jaws? The answer is at least one more time. What's going on, everybody? Mark Howden with your MHN Horror Fact of the Day. Today's fact is on the 1975 shark classic that I know we've talked about 1,000 times, but you know what? This was a fan request, so y'all can go get over it. I am, of course, talking about Jaws.
From the best-selling novel, Jaws.
But hey, before I get to that fact, if you could be so awesome to stab that like button, smash that subscribe, and click that little dingy bell to be notified every time we drop amazing content right here on MHN. And hey, if you've already smashed that subscribe button, go ahead and smash the share button. That would be fantastic too. This is a comments challenge. A winner, M. Stein on Facebook, requested for me to talk about an interesting experience where there was an overreaction or an extreme reaction to somebody watching something at a reading or at screening of a film. And I immediately thought of this fact because I already knew about it, and I'm really hoping they enjoy it. Because of all the crazy fucking problems that happened on the set of Jaws, Steven Spielberg was obviously terrified about the audience's reaction. He wasn't quite sure if it was going to live up to the hype, and obviously if it wasn't a success, that would have been the end of his career. So he purposely hung out in the back area of the movie theater and kind of just poked his head in and out just to see what was going on, and he obviously knew when the scares were going to come, so he's like, I just kind of want to hang out, and then I'll pop in and then pop back out. The thought process was, if the movie was bad, he can just skedaddle the fuck out of there without being seen by anybody in the audience. That being said, being in the back of the theater gave him quite the interesting experience watching one audience member during the screening. It was actually during the scene when Alex Kittner gets taken by the shark. He actually had a guy in the middle of the audience kind of get up and walk out, and he's like, oh man, that was my first walkout, I guess. And then all of a sudden, the guy began to run out. And he's like,
oh my God, it's not a walkout, it's a run out. He's fleeing the premises.
This dude barreled past him and then ran into the lobby of the theater in a panic, was looking for the bathroom, didn't make it, threw up all over the lobby of the movie theater. And here's the best part. After that dude, apologized about it and everything else and kind of cleaned himself up, he went back in the theater. He didn't go home. He went back in the theater, went back to his seat to watch the rest of the movie. I'm going to add that to the specialty awards. You've had the award where my makeup effects were so good the court system came involved. This is a new one. My movie was so scary and good it made a dude run out of the theater, throw up in the lobby, apologize about throwing up, and then come back to finish the movie. Now that is a hell of a fucking compliment to this movie. And to be perfectly honest, it deserved it. And that has been your MHN Horror Fact of the Day. And I have a comments challenge for all of you. Sorry, I'm going to steal yours, man, because it's kind of a cool fucking idea. What is the craziest story that you have ever heard about a person reacting to a piece of art or pop culture? Movies, music, television shows, whatever. Dealer's choice, dealer's choice. I, of course, just like this one, will pick the very best comment, and that person will choose a future topic for a future episode of MHN Horror Fact of the Day. Thank you so much, everybody. I am hoping that you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next week. And as crazy as this story, actually kind of sounds, that's only like the 25th interesting thing that happened related to this movie. There was so much crazy shit that went down into the, the pre-production, actual production, and then what happened afterwards and post. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that this movie is, this movie is obviously famous, but it's kind of infamous. Like, it has so much attached to it. It's kind of become a legend unto itself, which I mean is completely well deserved. It's a fucking awesome movie. It's Jaws.